Good afternoon. My name is Sarah Compson and I'm Chair of IFOAM Organics Europe Interest Group on Organic Processing and Trade. And I would like to give you a very warm welcome to this Organic Food Conference 2021. Now, Eduardo, who's live in person over in Poland, will give a more detailed overview of the sessions taking place during the event shortly. But I just wanted to start by giving you a quick technical introduction before I hand over to him. So actively participating in the event is very simple. For those of you online, on the right side of the live stream, you'll find the chat box where you can interact with participants. You can also see a list of who's here and connect to like-minded people by navigating that list. For those of you who are present live in the venue, very envious of that, but you'll have the chance to network during the breaks and between the sessions. Now, speakers will be answering questions at the end of each of the sessions during the Q&A, the question and answer. So if you are attending online, please ask your questions in the chat section, which is on the right side of the live stream. And for those who are in person in Poland, please raise your hand and you will be given a microphone to ask your question. Now, if you're experiencing any technical issues, please address them in the chat and someone from the organisational team will come and assist you. So without further ado, I'll hand over to you, Eduardo, in Poland.
This sixth Organic Food Conference. I'm very glad and honored to be here in Warsaw to start this conference today. And first of all, I would like to thank our host and our co-organizer partner, the Polish Chamber of Organic Food, called in Polish PISE, that has been hosting and preparing this conference with us in the last months, actually in the last years, because we wanted to have this conference in 2020 and then we had to postpone for the COVID crisis. And I'm very, very glad to be here. This is the first big European event that is also taking place in person in this hybrid way. So I see people in the room with us. They are slowly joining and filling up the room. And then I know that there is people with us from all over Europe connected. And I would really like to have a kind of first interaction with the people online. And my first interaction is a question for you, because I'm really wondering where you all are connected from. And you can use the chat or our online system. You can write in the chat where you are connected from. And I will give you just 1 minute to start writing. And then exploring the room, I can tell you that here in the room, we have people from the Netherlands, we have people from Germany, we have indeed people from Poland, people from France, people from Germany, again. I'm from Italy, yeah. And I think, yeah, we cover all the nationality. No? Netherlands again, okay. So we have quite some European representation. Please use the chat to write down your country. Where are you connected from? The first people is writing down from Poland. Indeed, we expected a lot of people to be connected also from Poland. But I will move on, and I will just tell you that accordingly to the registration we have a peak of people from Belgium, from Italy, Austria, Germany, and indeed our hosting country, Poland. And I will still look at the chat, and I invite you to continue writing where you are digiting from, so that we can check later on also who is following now the conference. And I was asked today to give you an introduction about the European Organic Food Conference. But before doing so, I would like to welcome a guest who is connected online. And this is Ryszard Kamiński. He's the Undersecretary of State of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development of the Polish government. And I would like to hand over the floor to him, who will say a few words from the Polish government. Please.
Hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, on behalf of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me to this great celebration of organic farming in Poland, which is BioExpo Fair. The fact that the fair is being held for the third time from year to year with the greater momentum is the best proof of the potential of the organic products markets in Poland. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who contributes to this development, from farmers and processors throughout the advisors, certification and control bodies, to the trade fair organizers, because without them, without you, ladies and gentlemen, it will not be possible, of course. Organic farming is a demanding branch of the economy, that's obvious for us. Those who deal with it that know it very well. Life presents us with a number of challenges that must be overcome. Currently, we are in a period of very intensive work related to both the consultation of the draft strategic plan for the CAP 23-27 and the implementation of the requirements of the regulation from 848 from 2080 of the European Parliament and Council that starts from January next. The European Green Deal, the Farm to Fork and biodiversity strategies, as well as action plan for the development of the organic production of the European Commission, all of these documents have a common goal of developing of the organic farming sector. In Poland, the development of organic production is one of the priority objectives of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. Currently, we are preparing solution for that includes support and activities aimed of the development of organic farming in all areas of the food chain, from primary production to building consumer awareness. Let me share with you the most important proposals related to supporting the development of the organic farming sector for the coming years. We plan to continue the area support under the CAP strategic plan. Already this year, the rates for the area support from the Measure Organic Agriculture Rural Development Plan 2014-2020 has increased by 27%. However, already in the new perspective of CAP from 2023, this support will be increased again by another 30% compared with the current payment rates. Additionally, organic farmers can now obtain funding for the cost of organic farming, control and certification as part of the support for joint food quality schemes. Work is underway to extend this measure as part of intervention of the new CAP strategic plan for all organic farmers and processors. I believe it will be an impulse for many farmers to start converting their farms to the organic system in our country. In addition, under Pillar 2 of the CAP strategic plan, financial support has been planned dedicated exclusively to organic producers in terms of investments undertaken to the farms, as well as support under the mechanism where organic farmers will have preferences in obtaining funds. In addition to activities targeted directly at financial support, the Ministry of Agriculture, bearing in mind the priority role of organic farming, prepared in cooperation with an agreement with social partners the Framework Action Plan for Organic Food and Farming in Poland for 2021-27. The plans is divided into four main areas for development of the organic farming sector. First, knowledge transfer with the strong emphasis of supporting advisory, innovation in organic production, support for organic producers, and maintaining confidence of the organic farming system. In total, several activities have been prepared, but the key solution includes professional training for farmers and advisory staff. It was planned that each producer, upon entering the organic farming system, will receive a set of information materials, so-called starter package, containing basic knowledge about the organic farming system, agriculture production and processing. Comprehensive methodology of organic production are available and on the website of our ministry. Each year, the results of scientific research are disseminated in the framework of conferences organized by Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, addressed to farmers, processors, organic farming advisors, and experts of certification bodies. A number of activities involving advisory structures, farmers, processors are foreseen within the network of demonstration farms. Postgraduate studies in organic farming should also help in improving advisory. In 2020, a contest for the best organic advisor was launched. In addition, each year, a contest for the best organic farm is being organized in cooperation with Agriculture Advisory Center in Radom. A tender is being prepared for launching the network of organic demonstration farm. What more? We want to include agriculture schools more broadly in education about the organic farming system, so that each graduate of this school has a basic knowledge of organic production. A knowledge contest about organic farming is being prepared, which will additionally attract students' interest in organic production. In addition to extensive substantive support in the field of organic production, we have not forgotten about the development of distribution channels. The Polski Bazarek website platform was launched, throughout which farmers can advertise their products free of charge. A number of agriculture magazines programs were made in which organic farmers organic products are presented. Regarding production measures, in May 21, the list of crop protection products for the organic production was expanded once again. Now there are 128 of we have 128 of such a product. In 22, extended database will be launched containing information on the available plant and animals reproductive material for the organic production. Moreover, a very well-received education campaign is underway aimed kindergarten titled "Where the Organic Products Come From." 2,700 more than 2,700 kindergartens and primary schools participated in the edition of this program of 2020-21 school year, which consists 13% of all such facilities throughout the country. More than 100,000 children aged 5-6 years old and their parents participate in these initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, the coming years will show how this sector of food production in Poland will actually look like. But I hope that the prepared activities which I have presented, I have discussed, as well as your enthusiasm and optimism will enable us to meet here and even wider cycle and a better mood. Thank you so much.
Mr. Kamiński, for your very interesting overview of what is happening in Poland and how the government wants to further develop organic farming. I think it's a great introduction for our organic food conference. And I would like to say that is a very good introduction, because what we want to do in these coming days is to discuss about the future of organic food. And I'm very happy that this conference was planned in this period of the year, because it comes super timely. Just 7 days after the first edition of the European Organic Day. So on September 23rd, for the first time, it was decided that the 23rd of September will be, from now on, the day to talk about organic, the day in which organic would be celebrated all over Europe, from the institutions, but also from the consumers and the sector operators. And this gives the dimension of where we are now as an organic sector. We are in the center of an important political debate on how we can make our food more sustainable. As Mr. Kamiński has mentioned in his speech, the Commission has identified organic as a solution to reduce pesticide, antibiotics, and fertilizers. And to bring this to reality, they set a target in the strategy for biodiversity and the farm to fork strategy to reach 25% of organic food, organic land by 2030. And indeed, 25% of land in the next 9 years, it's quite an ambitious objective. We start now from around 8% of the overall EU land in organic, and we have to make it 3 times to get to 25. There are countries, like for example, Austria, where 25% is already a reality. They already have 25% of organic land. But there are also countries like the one that is hosting us today, Poland, where the land is less than 4% in organic farming. So I think the question that we all have in mind since this target is, okay, this is ambitious. We know that it's reachable, but we need support for that. We need to ensure that we can reach this target. How can we do that? So first of all, I think it's important that we state clearly that this is an European target. We want all the countries, also the one where we're already 25%, to keep growing in organic and to keep contributing to the European one. We made an interesting study. This is one of the slides that is behind me on the screen and on the screen of our people following from home. We made a study trying to understand the potential that each country has in contributing to the organic target of 25%. As I said, the study is publicly available. It was made by a senior researcher who helped us to frame how much money we will need to support a transition towards organic in the different countries. I will just mention one figure, and this is about Poland. I mean, we are sure that in the next 9 years, if you take it seriously in Poland, you can reach at least 10% of organic surface. So the challenge is high, but you have all the capacity and all the potential to do that. But you need support. You need the support that was mentioned by Mr. Kamiński and the support that can come from the Common Agricultural Policy. These new reforms gives the possibility to national state to give priority to organic through the elaboration of the National Strategic Plan. In this plan, your government and the governments of Europe can give a priority to organic by making sure that organic can be supported in the first pillar through the eco scheme, can be supported in the second pillar through the rural development programs, and also they can make something that would be very innovative and very important. Make sure that organic is the most paid measure of their national strategic plan, to make sure that farmers will have no doubt where they have to go when they're looking at the Common Agricultural Policy. So I just mentioned something that can be done talking about production, but we are here in BioExpo. This is a business exhibition. It's an exhibition to exchange sorry, 2019, the organic market grown for more than 150%. And during the COVID pandemic, it grew even more. We have, in 2019, we had a market of about 45 billion euro. And this, we are sure that will grow in the coming years. And we wanted to open this conference speaking about that, giving you a broad understanding of where we are with the data. where we stand. And this will be done in the first session that will follow my introduction. Also the European Commission is committed to work on the market. And I think it's interesting for you to know, and this is an information, but also an invitation, that the European Commission has ring-fenced money to promote organic farming through the promotional scheme, a measure of the European Commission that co-found 80% of your promotion activities. We have managed to reserve a budget for organic, but we need organizations like the one we're following today's event to apply for this money, make sure that this money are spent in the right way to promote organic farming. And to develop market, we need indeed the exhibition, we need the promotion, but we also need the industry to take up the challenge. That's exactly what we will discuss in the second session today. We have organic industry leaders coming together to discuss with us what are their strategy to increase the market over the next 10 years. Then the third and last session of today will deal with a focus on shortcomings and opportunities for an European initiative for a new nutrition and sustainability label. This is something that the Commission is already discussing. We are already discussing in our organization, and today we won't discuss it with you. We want to see what are the options on the table, what could be the shortcoming for us, or what could be the opportunities. Then, for the one in Warsaw, we will have a dinner. We will spend some time together. For the one online, you will have dinner at your place. I invite you to have a drink, a virtual drink with us, and then be on time tomorrow morning to discuss another important dossier that is on the table of processors, traders, and retailers, which is the new organic regulation. On the 1st of January, we will have a new organic regulation that will be implemented in Europe. We need to make sure to know what is there for you. We need to make sure to know what is there for the processor, the traders, and the retailers. We organized a discussion with the expert of the sector together with the European Commission. So you will get a full understanding of what are the novelties for you. And then finally, we will have 3 consecutive sessions about innovation. Yeah, I had a walk for BioExpo this morning, and I saw that many stands are about packaging. Yes, packaging is a super important topic for the organic sector. What is the right packaging for the organic sector? That's the big question that we should have in mind when discussing it. And we will actually discuss it with a lot of people bringing innovative solutions and bringing their own idea of what the right packaging for organic is, and bringing innovation so that we all can learn what the market can offer us. Then afterwards, we will have a presentation about a research project, which is called ProOrg. And ProOrg has almost finalized a very important job, developing a code of conduct for our processing companies. How should a processing company deal with technologies, and how should they use the best technology to make the best processing methodologies, let's say. And then last but not least, we will hear an inspiring story, an inspiring business case coming up from a project called Food Shift, and a European research project which is investigating how food actors and citizens can work together to make our food more sustainable. Yeah? And we will have a business case, a business model will be told to us. This will be a nice story to listen to together. And then in the very end, we will have an important closing, because we will have here in Warsaw physically the European Commissioner who will come to conclude the conference with us, and together with our president of IFOAM Organics Europe that will be connected from Germany. So together with them, we will have a conversation and try to wrap up what has happened during these 2 days. I think that's all for my time. I will be back with you for the closing remarks in the very end tomorrow afternoon. And I would like to wish you a very good organic food conference. And then I would like to invite here on the stage Marianne Blom, the Vice President of IFOAM Organics Europe, which will actually be the moderator of the next session. So thank you very much, and have an happy European Organic Food Conference. Thank you to all of you.